Hello Mechwarriors, how's it going? And welcome to your daily dose of Mechwarrior Online. We are playing the Marauder IIC today because I wanted to play a nice laser vomit mech, and this one here is insane. You will see that in the game. Watch the second game, guys. It's absolutely crazy. Now, what are we doing in terms of build here? We have a Marauder with 9 energy hardpoints. We are using 8 of them today. And as you can see, we are running 2 large pulse lasers. They are in the side torsos, and on top of that, we got 6 ER medium lasers. It's kind of the maximum amount of lasers that you can fire at the same time, like the bigger categories, not the micro lasers counted into that, but medium and large pulse lasers are a crazy amount of damage when you combine them, and when you have a steady aim, you can just drill and burn through your enemy's armor like it's butter. We have a firepower alpha strike of 63 damage, which is really, really good, and we are not ammo dependent. At the same time, we are building up a good chunk of heat, because we are all energy based, and that means we have to put a lot of heat sinks into the mech. But we have them. We have 30 double heat sinks, and we are also running a pretty sizable engine of a 350 rated rating that brings us to 66.7 kph. So overall, this is a very nice and balanced laser vomit mech that, again, can just drill through your enemies. This is more a peeking mech than something that you would throw into a brawl, because, again, you need some periods of time between your shots, because you have a pretty lengthy cooldown on the weapons, and secondly, again, you need some time to cool down the mech in order to go in again. And a little advice here, don't really try to do so many chain fire shots, because if you fire all the 63 damage at once, you have a bigger impact, and you can just tear off components and weapon systems and stuff like that. So, well, you can just, cycle through all of your lasers to maintain your heat a bit better. I think it is better to fire it in bursts, and then wait for a second, and then get another alpha strike burst in when possible. And if you're in a big fight and you really have to defend yourself, yeah, you do you. You just try to defend yourself as much as possible. But in an optimal scenario, this would be played as a peeking mech. Now, let's take a look at the skills before we get into the fights here. And as you can see, we got the good old laser vomit firepower tree. We got the laser duration nodes down here. And on the way down, we got some range, we got some cooldown, and of course, heat gen, not containment, but heat gen on the firepower tree. On top of that, I was going for the left side of the survivability tree to get additional armor plates. I think that's kind of important on a pretty big, sizable assault mech. At the same time, I mean, we are an 85 tonner and we are Marauder type, so let me quickly address that. Good thing is that we have a relatively narrow silhouette when you look at it from the front. From the side, not so much. It's pretty big and obvious, especially that big butt portion here. But from the front, you can just wiggle your nose, and if you're getting targeted by a laser, basically to your cockpit, you just wiggle it, and then the damage will probably go to your right side torso, and if you wiggle it again, it then goes to the left side torso, and it splashes all over your mech, which means you can just really absorb a lot of damage overall, because all of your armor will be used and not only one component that is quite obvious to hit. Now back to the skills. We have some cool run and heat containment, and when I say some, I mean all of it, because again, we are an energy boat, we need all of it. Radar deprivation helps us getting back to cover and then break locks, and therefore, get the attention of my enemies to somebody else that they can target lock, and that's usually a thing that I really like. So when you're getting in a too hot of a situation, just pull back for a second, enemies will focus somebody else, and then you come in again. So that's a way to actually save your firepower and help out your team by, just quickly pulling back, let them tank a bit, and then you can cascade that, going back and forth with your friends, and then completely confusing your enemies, because at some point, they don't know what to shoot and focus anymore, and at that point, when they have shot you and your friends a lot already, they also have some heat problems, and then at that point, they cannot really finish a job that they started because you were sharing armor with your friends. Therefore, radar deprivation, it really helps. We also got 2 cool shots as well as 2 artillery strikes today, and that's the build, everybody. I wish you a lot of fun in the 2 games that are coming now. If you have that, don't forget to leave a rating, subscribe to the channel if you want more daily content, and now it's time to hit the battlefield. Alright, first game of the day, we are playing the Hibernal Rift, we are playing Domination, so let's watch the left side. Actually, yeah, it's the left side here. I want to get to the center of the map, and I hope that we have some friends coming with us, because if we are alone, we're gonna get a lot of trouble here. So, gonna watch the high ground, nobody there so far. That's kind of weird, that's kind of also interesting. But hey, we got the circle, we got the center, and this is where they are coming. Yep, I cannot twist anymore. Whoa, awkward torso twist range. So, let's get to cover, let's use that thing here, this little rock formation. And now we're gonna watch this area, because enemies might also get up on the high ground there. But seems like there is nobody really going. So, here we go, got some damage on the quick draw. There's a Fafnir coming in already. So, here we go, cool shot, that's it, definitely. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Actually, it's okay. It's okay. We got some damage on the Fafnir. We have a Griffin here already. That's crazy, man. That's absolutely crazy. Let's get out of here. My friends are dying already. These enemies are very aggressive, so let's regroup with the team and try to kind of show force by just being together. Enemies are pushing straight to the center, guys. Watch it. I'm not saying get out of there. I'm saying go ahead and shoot them, please. Again, we need to go together as a team. The Black Knight is open. In the open there. Alright, got some damage to the center. But again, enemies are coming in. That's a Fafnir. I don't want to get anything like that. But maybe we can get this good old friend Hellbringer. Alright, let's go. Hellbringer, yet please. Okay, cool shot here. Come on, get him. Push, push, push. No, not like that. Sorry, I really am. But I gotta get out of this again. So it is a full-blown NASCAR now. Holy crap. How do we get through this? I honestly cannot tell you. What we need is high ground. And let's turn around, guys. Turn around. We cannot run anyway. Gotta shoot them in order to survive, guys. So, let's go. At IV4. He jumped into a pretty awkward spot for him. However, you know, we are shooting back, and that's good. I mean, yeah, we are ahead of the killing count here. So, I'm gonna counter push that. Yup, got some damage in, and I think it is actually okay to aggress a little bit in this direction. Oh, actually, let's hold this. Let's just hold this. That's the side torso destruction XL on that Griffin. And here is the Vapor Eagle coming in next. Problem is the heat now at this point. But at the same time, we have friends, and we can just, you know, just pull back a little bit. And, again, bit of team damage there. Sorry for that. You know, just hold it. Another kill. It's a 9-3 situation. Oh man, this turnaround was beautiful. Alright. Hi. Cool. And the other side. Couldn't quite get the kill. There's so much stuff floating around now. Couldn't really get the kill here. Yet again. But honestly, that was a good game, guys. That was very focused. We kind of drilled through the enemy's torsos, and actually we got one kill here. Just realized. We didn't even use our artillery strikes. Maybe I should have made use of them while my enemies were kind of herded down in the low grind situation where we were right now. But we had one killing blow. We got 8 assists in a very fast game. 3 kill most damage dealt. We had 767 damage done, 300 something taken, 30 team damage, sorry, and 6 components destroyed. That was the first round, so let's go over to the next one and see how this will go down. Alright, second game of the day. We are playing the Crimson Strait, we are playing Skirmish, and we have a bunch of people in the wall that really need to get out of there. Luckily, it's the very early game, so they have some time. Also, we seem to have a pre-made here, these IFACs or 1FACs, I don't know how you're gonna say that, but it is an Atlas, right? Marauder IIC, oh no, that's me, anyway, it's a Bushwhacker High Roller and a Catapult Butterby. So, let's see what they bring to the table, but we have a lot of people who are kind of unaffiliated. And it's kind of, you know, not really a good sign. Not saying that they are bad players, but, you know, usually when you have a unit tag, you kind of, are maybe a little bit more seasoned already, you know, having found friends that you play with and so on. But, let's see. Let's just see what is going on here, how we're gonna approach this, and where our friends are coming from and going to. Our enemies will be in the Delta 5 area in no time because their spawn is here, and they will most likely go around this area because it's kind of natural. It just feels natural to do that. So what we're gonna be doing is the following. We will... Oh, actually, I know. I want to go to the tunnel. That's a good idea, I hope, when people come with us and we are not quite alone. Because we have a pretty good Alpha Strike and we can play the peeking game easily here. So I'm gonna drop here. We have a Rifleman as well, so that's good for some suppression fire. And here's a guy already. It's a fireball.
Yeah, they're at 5.
Yeah, so I'm gonna peek in the tunnel now. I'm just peeking, not pushing. Not yet, at the very least. For that, we're gonna go with a heat vision, because it makes it easier to see. And then there is that arm that we certainly want to take off of this Jaguar. I mean, is an arm worth it? Let's go for side torso directly. For that, we have to expose ourselves a bit more. Okay, get the right side torso of the Hunchback. Almost open. Oh, actually is open already. Just get him. And that guy lost his Ultra Autocannon 20, or it was jammed. One of the both scenarios is thinkable here. Alrighty. Get that guy. Oop. Careful with the laser burns. And now we're gonna try to go over here and get the Corsair first. That is crazy. I'm gonna drop artillery right behind them, and then we're gonna try to pull back. We're kind of blocked, sadly, so we took more damage than I actually wanted. But I think my Arty Strike is coming out now and is dealing a solid amount of damage. Absolutely. So, we're gonna hold this. We're gonna hold the side for a while, because enemies will most likely try to peek. There was, again, a solid burn to the right side torso, and this is kind of what we do. We're gonna go for a single component if possible. Alright, so what's going on here, huh? There's a Fafnir, sadly a little bit too late. And, I mean, we have another artillery strike that can come out at some point. Okay, that's too much now. That's way too much. I got a headshot. That's crazy, man. Thanatos is being killed on the other side here. That's great for us. Really bad for our enemies there. Come on, give me that side torso of yours. Another artillery strike is being thrown around. And it should come down in 3, 2, 1. No! Come on. Red Radical, where are you? I think I misplaced it on our own position. Okay, so we have a 2-on-1 scenario. Blood Asp is pretty lag there, I would say. I really want to make a push out of this. Can we? Can we push out of this? This guy on the high ground is a bit scary, I gotta say. But there he is. Alright, we got some lag damage. We lagged him completely. Grasshopper is lagged, bravo. Let's get him. I'm gonna push out of the tunnel now. Let's see. Right, that's a kill. I need some cooling though, and there's a guy right next to us. Oh, getting shot on the leg. Alright, he's facing the other direction, so here we go. Got that guy, perfect. And I'm gonna keep pushing, I guess. Come on, man, that's half a side torso. Okay, that's one side torso, half a mech, I wanted to say. And Fireball is almost down, it's Alpha. Ooh, warning incoming missile. I'm not really feeling comfortable here. I gotta play the peeking game a bit more. And I need to definitely cool down. At the same time, these guys are horribly damaged already. So, I'm gonna push forward. Low signal at the tunnel, guys, be careful. And that's it, I believe. I think we just basically won the video game. Let's take a look. So we can certainly, ooh, light mech. That's the Pirate's Bane that I saw with the low signal. Let's try to go on his legs there. We can certainly, you know, lose our night vision here, our heat vision. Problem is, I have a Pirate's Bane on my tail here. Oh yeah, that's good. He didn't really got things done, but there's also something in the tunnel, which is bad. So I'm gonna go to the tunnel now. I want to disengage from that because I cannot really fight that Locust, but I can certainly try to get the guy that is in here. So let's try to figure out what it is. Night vision or heat vision again for the tunnel. Let's peek in. There was some guy. He peeked out for a second and then he was going in again because he probably got scared. Alright, that's the Locust. Holy crap. Okay, let me just get you. Alright, here we go. So, now it's time to peek against the other guys. I'm gonna wait a second until my friends have arrived. There are 2 people. I think we're gonna go for the Fafnir first. Okay, let's go for that then. He's not really a one-shot. Alright, I'm okay with taking some damage. Let's go for his center as much as possible, but whoa, we lost a lot of our weapon system. Now the Fafnir is a one-shot. Before, it wasn't. Okay, I'm pushing in again. Follow up now. Let's go. Now. I'm gonna take point here. I'm gonna try to take the Fafnir first, and now we're gonna go for the Hawk. His side torso, his right side was critical already. He's gonna pop me, I guess. Yeah. Maybe we can somehow... Nope. We cannot somehow fight our way out of this. We dealt 1200 damage though in this fight, so I think that's okay. Now my people have to finish it, and that is where we win. Alright, that was a crazy fight, guys. It took a while, and you could see we could really rack up the damage over time, and the 2 artillery strikes were also most likely helpful here. The first one, the second one was probably misplaced in the tunnel, and then it was dropping somewhere on top of us, which had no impact. But we got 4 killing blows, we got 7 assists, 6 kill most damage dealt with 1265 damage done, 600 taken, and 12 components destroyed. That, my friends, was your daily dose for today. That was the Laser Vomit Marauder 2 Assault Mech. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating, subscribe to the channel for more daily content, and you can also support me. Link is down below in the description, directs you directly to my Patreon page, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.